you might have a sister in the community that she has a little bit of something that she able to contribute more than the other sisters can. She contributes all her time. She may come in and clean the masjid and, do different things, interior decoration. She play a lot of roles like that. She wears a lot of hats. She even takes her money, the money that she earns, and she just gives it to the masjid. She's a single sister. All of a sudden, she has to have these intentions, these bad intentions. You just decide what type of heart she has. Not fair. This sister, she becomes the person that's, everybody looks at as the harlot or something in the community, or somebody that should just be passed around. Because we got secret little codes that brothers sometimes do in the communities as well. And, you don't really want to talk about that. But it does happen. Sisters get passed around. That some sisters that are not strong enough to know that they don't have to do that to be a part of the community. And you might have brothers that they don't know. They don't know that they have to be a support for this sister. She's doing the best that she can. She's just doing these things because she has a kind heart, or she's able to pay, so she does. But you manipulate them. You manipulate them out the community. All she wanted to do was help out in the community or whatever. You shun her and make her look like she's there because she wanted to be with all of the men. She might have just wanted one man. She just might have wanted to have one good man. But your nafs was out of control because you had these people at the head and they don't want to communicate that they have naf issues themselves.
Well, that's a fact.
There's so many different situations and I've been in large communities, small communities, medium-sized communities, and in each one of them, most things was a NAF issue. We have these issues with our NAFs that we don't try to correct ourselves, and we bring these things to the table into relationships with your wife or husband, or with your children and your family, or with the people that's in the community, and with your job. You don't try to control those things. You don't take a look at your own inner self. You don't have a conversation with yourself and say, talk to the younger boy in Muhammad Khalil, that there were some things that you dealt with in your life that you never really got it corrected. You never really talked to anybody about it. So you bring it into your relationship with CJ. You bring it in your relationship with your wife. You bring it in your relationship with your co-workers, relationship that you have with the community. And you take that times 10, take that times 20, take that times 50 in a large community, a small community, or a medium-sized community. And this is what goes on constantly. We don't take time to really look into ourselves, talk to ourselves, and want to really strive to be a better person. We say it with our mouth, but we don't really do it with our actions.
But you know what? See, but that also has to deal with, like the Prophet was a maker of men.
Absolutely.
He was a general. So what happened is he knew how to bring the best out of everybody. He knew his character. He knew, like a person, like he knew where to put everybody.
When that man came in the masjid and he just urinated in the masjid, everybody else went ham. What did the Prophet do?
Well, that man, that hadith, like we were talking about, he did a lot of stuff in that, right? The Prophet, they said, well, ajilu alayh, like they rushed for him. And the Prophet, he said, well, anhahum, he prohibited him from him, right? Mm-hmm. So the Prophet he said,
just wash it off.
But he showed patience.
Yeah, but the man came in the hadith, he said, Allahumma hamni wa Muhammad la yarham ghayr. He said something like, oh Allah, have mercy on me and mercy on the Prophet.
And no one else.
And I just looked at him, he said, harjarta el-was, like you made the vast narrow. And it said, and I forget the Arabic, the actual Arabic, it was labethta or something, and he stayed in the masjid a little bit. For Bola, then he urinated, right? And then it said the Sahaba rushed to him, and he said, and his fiqh implication in it, he said, just get some water. And then he said, Yasiru wa alimu wa la asiru. He said, be easy and teach and make things easy, right? They have a Muslim out of Imam.
He always said that.
Yeah,
the Prophet said
so like
you know Muaz ibn Jabal, right?
That was his man.
When he sent him to Yemen, because he was sending him to Yemen to teach the people in Yemen because they were new converts. This during the year of delegations. This was when they was coming. So bro, they asked him like, can you send someone? So he elected him. And he told him, said, this will probably be the last time you will see me on Mars. And he started crying. And he told him, he said, know that you're going to be around people, I'm paraphrasing, that don't know as much. And know that they're not going to be able to do everything that they're supposed to do. But kharibu, like bring them close.
Bring them,
bring them as close as you can.
Yeah.
Like try.
Don't shun them away. Bring them close.
Yeah, because you're dealing with people that don't have the full understanding.
And everybody grow. Inshallah, we hope that everybody
stages.
grows, because you know what we were just like the graveyard, right? Eventually, like if I try to hold on to my job, or I try to hold on, eventually death is going to overtake a person, right? Anybody. So you have to start to see like what am I doing in the future, right? Like and how am I? Because if I leave a person in charge, right, and they rule with a hard hand, right, people are gonna be like, yo, we got this nut in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my way or the highway, and you can't let people just come in a place and do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that like you got the Prophet Muhammad said his life was so vast, man. The way he dealt with stuff, the way he sent people, like how he used to deal with, like, remember the treaty when he said, if we knew that you were the prophet, we wouldn't be fighting you.
Yeah, so he walked up and he just
like he was showing you like, I got to get this thing done. I got to go past petty arguments, right? And because I know who I am.